Hudson. Welcome to Sunday afternoon football. We're live from the Adelaide Oval. This is the round 4 match between Port Adelaide and St Kilda. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. No one would know who's going to win this match. Both sides are capable of transitioning the football quickly and hitting the scoreboard, so let's hope we see a free-flowing, high-scoring match.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place. It's 13th against 15th, and we're set for what should be a cracking contest. The rucks staring each other down. Good ruck work. Rosie, Sweet, needing support. Thought his way through it. Decides to go. That's skillful. They've opened them up here. Gives it everything. Punched away. Jones. Can he hit a target? Hill throws it on the boot. Sinclair is hard to beat one-on-one. Steele, got to go now. McRae with a flying shot at goal. It's good.
The Power cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
The Saints on the board early. Sweet wins it. Horn Francis. Butters. Boak. He's made a hot start to this match. Radaglia normally delivers. Intercepted. And they can launch from halfback. What's he got on offer? Keeler has found some space. Searching kick. Radaglia read it well. Probing ball. No one can mark. Sweet kicks laterally. Caminiti in the centre square. Concedes ground. He ran into a brick wall. Burns only knows one way. Steele. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Marshall got his palm to it. Sinclair. Steele. Radaglia went bang. Good tackle. That's commitment to the cause. Rinse and repeat. Marshall showing his skills. Sinclair, McRae, Steele, Boak leads his opponent. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Marshall gets his hand to it. Sinclair, Burgoyne, one step ahead. Rosie, Butters, under pressure. He's got support. They've worked it well. Horn Francis, Sweet. Now it's someone else's problem. Butters. King, desperate to win it back. He's been accosted. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Georgiades finds himself unattended.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
They move that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
Back to where we started. Scores level. The big men fly. Steele. He's been busy so far. That might have been dropping the ball. Wood. You have to be tough to play this game. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Rucks go at it. Rosie tries to bulldoze his way through. Burgoyne. Time to turn on the Jets. Got to get it forward now. Butters. That's good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. Burne-Jones has charged into space. Can he impose himself on the match? Quarter time and nothing to split the sides so far. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
This has been a frustrating watch. Both sides could have hit the scoreboard much more, but they've lacked polish and too often bombed the ball long to contests. This game is there for the taking for whoever can bring some calmness and methodology to their ball movement and start hitting up short targets.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Marshall gets his hand to it. Sinclair, McRae, great anticipation. It's a tough game, and we will do it all again. Marshall wins the tap. They have a good understanding, those two. He's hit up the lead. Wood, he heads for home with a long bomb. It's there.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Saints are really taking it to them today. The big men fly. Butters. They are hunting the ball carrier. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Sweet, the winner there. Horne-Francis. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Sinclair. Higgins has it within range.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Saints with 3 of the first 4. Marshall has probably got the points at this stage. McRae, Wood, Steele, got the handball away. He's been set a task. Which way will it bounce? McRae, Steele, leading from the front. Looks good. He's steered it through.
The Power need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
The Saints with a break now. Marshall wins it. Steele, McRae. A quick getaway wasn't possible. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Sweet, showing his skills. Horne-Francis, Georgiades, dangerous to leave on his own. The Power need to make inroads soon. Good disciplined defence. That could be a goal-saving tackle. They need a spark. Windhager is calm in a crisis. And they're out of trouble. Butters, spoils. Owens, cops some unwanted attention. No Pryor, and we'll have a ball up. Marshall has got on top. Sinclair, Steele, running in support. Good thinking and good execution too. Wood. The kick was centimetre perfect. Is anyone home? Higgins, all on his own.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
No time like the present. Jones, working hard and presenting well. The Power, not at their best so far. Wanganeen Malira. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Marshall gets his hand to it. McRae, Steele, good build-up. Wood, can they find a late goal? Sharman, they've worked it well.
Kicking at his first.
For a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's a behind.
Someone will be taking extra shots at goal at training during the week.
Looking for a quick transition. Jones with a chance to relieve the pressure. Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Power haven't coped particularly well with the pressure, and they haven't had many opportunities to show off their foot skills. That's why I'd like to see them get on their bikes and spread, force the opposition to defend more, and give their forwards the best chance to take a mark and kick a goal. Turning this into a more uncontested match seems their best hope for a come-from-behind victory.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Marshall has rucked tirelessly. Sinclair, Butters, accepted the invitation. Spills the mark. Boak. Richards just shoveled it out. Horn Francis. He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high. Well played. What's he got on offer? They desperately need a goal. Boak couldn't mark. Falls at his back. That'll be a free. The Saints are playing like winners. Sinclair pushes into space and receives the footy. That's an impressive mark. You can see their confidence growing. Good work rate. Wood in the clear on centre wing. Marshall. This deserves a goal. Farrell doing what he does best. Bergman will keep coming. Wilson with a big fist. Has to be clean. The Power on the ball now. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. Marshall with a deft tap. Sinclair. That's a dreadful hand pass. Who was he aiming for? Georgiades has a vice-like grip. Lord, this is a big opportunity.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Wood, Sinclair in unfamiliar confines. Jones with a chance to run. That's skillful. Henry can keep it moving. Delightfully done. Burns, when one tackle just won't do. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Marshall with the tap, like Batman and Robin. Butters. Farrell, incisive handball. Bergman, panicked under pressure. Wood clears the area. He's lost it. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Wilkie, we've seen that before. Jones, displaying great endeavour. Manages to find a teammate. Clever kick. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Henry has found some space. Just has to hit a target. Rosie heads them off at the pass. Sees something he likes. Ignoring the corridor for now. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Honours the lead. Gives the handball away. Farrell. Three-quarter time, and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going? It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Power have made their opposition work hard for their goals, which is well and good, but they've had to work even harder for their own. They've got to take some risks with their ball movement. Maybe throw someone different into the forward line, because an honourable defeat will mean nothing.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. The big men fly. He's wrapped up. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Berry got his palm to it. Butters, Horn Francis, Rosie, Boak. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. Thumped away. Wilkie is cool under pressure. Webster makes position. The Saints are red hot at the moment. Steele, Wilkie almost threw it out. They've bottled it up. Marshall with a deft tap. Wilson, Wood, Windhager doesn't want to turn it over there. Throws it on the boot. He's been called to play on. Doesn't often waste it. Keeler went bang. You can't question his commitment. Quality delivery by foot. They're moving the footy well here. Higgins, will he look for a target or go himself? Stocker, punched away. Rushed over and they can reset.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Trying to catch them out. Jones in the clear. The clock is the enemy now. Zerk Thatcher, that's good work rate. Lowers the eyes. Burn-Jones, searching kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Knew the tackle was coming. Can he find a teammate? Sin gathers on the half volley. Seizes the moment. Looking to get it down there quickly. Wilkie is proving hard to pass. Lord, snap at goal, one behind.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
They've set up well for the kick in. The kick is precise. And they're away. Henry can just about have a shot here. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Marshall has had his measure today. Sinclair. Neither side able to clear the footy. Berry gets his hand to it. Horn Francis winds. They're playing for keeps. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Marshall had his name written all over it. Steele, McRae, under pressure. They can smell victory. Higgins, the Saints are bringing great energy. Keeps it low, not the required journey. He's everywhere at the moment. Bergman tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Little one to half-back. That's well played. I've liked his game today. Burn-Jones works hard to present. Who's got the wheels? They've put themselves under pressure. They're a big chance here. Bergman says thank you very much. Looking to hit up the short option. The Power are out of trouble. Good kick. The Saints have been very good today and claim a well-deserved win. This will give them a lot of confidence.